for new hot and trending news.
Good evening, it's me, your host Adema Chelsea, and you're watching LNI Radio. Let's have a glance at the headlines first. MPs want government to do away with CBC. Gachagua, I'll name and shame Uhuru CSs who went on a looting spree. KRA loses 900 million Kenya shillings tax dispute with Coca-Cola. Man United fan reported dead in Uganda after Liverpool's win. 7-day weather forecast valid from 7th to 13th March 2023. MPs want government to do away with CBC. A section of Azimio la Umoja coalition members of parliament are now calling for immediate suspension of the competency-based curriculum. The MPs, led by National Assembly Minority Leader James Opiyo Wandanyi, argues that the implementation of CBC seems to have failed owing to the haphazard manner in which the curriculum is being undertaken. While arguing that it is unfair for the government to continue using Kenyan children for experiment, Wandanyi stated that the government should admit that the system has failed to take off and revert to old system as they find possible way of implementing CBC in the future. He was speaking in his Ugunja constituency, where Lugari MP Nabina Bwera and his Mumias counterpart Peter Salasya lamented the Kenya Kwanza government has been completely unable to release funds for development, including money for employment of additional junior secondary school teachers. They have therefore reiterated the need for a quick stakeholder meeting to save the education sector in the country from crumbling. Politics. Gachagua, I'll name and shame Uhuru CSs who went on a looting spree. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has threatened to name the officials in retired President Uhuru Kenyatta's government who allegedly looted at least 24 billion Kenyan shillings from the national treasury. He said those at the center of the looting spree were cabinet and principal secretaries. Speaking during a church service in Nairobi on Tuesday, 7th March, the former Mathira MP said the plunder happened between the time of the Election Commission announced William Ruto as the president-elect on August 15th and the day he was sworn in on September 13th last year. In that time, said Deputy President Gachagua, Kenya lost more than 24 billion Kenyan shillings, which was allegedly embezzled by the individuals he has vowed to name soon. Business. KRA loses 900 million tax dispute with Coca-Cola. The High Court has thrown out a case in which Kenya Revenue Authorities sued to collect 900 million Kenya shillings from soft drink manufacturer Coca-Cola. Justice Chacha Mwita upheld the decision of the Tax Appeal Tribunal to block the KRA from demanding the tax from Coca-Cola Central, East and West Africa Limited. The dispute involved VAT input refund on export services related to marketing and promotion of Coca-Cola brands in Kenya through vernacular media stations and radio shows. The judge upheld the tribunal finding the beverage maker paid the disputed VAT in the USA following the service agreement between Coca-Cola Africa and Coca-Cola Export. The dispute started after Coca-Cola Africa applied for a refund of input VAT in 2017 for 903, 182 and 37 Kenyan shillings. Sports. Manchester United fan reported dead in Uganda after Liverpool's win. The police in Uganda are probing a death incident that occurred on Monday in Lira City, northern Uganda. According to the Daily Monitor, the body of Eddie Okello, who is a driver who was reported dead in his bedroom on Monday afternoon, hours after Manchester United suffered a humiliating 7-0 defeat to Liverpool at Anfield Stadium. Okello's mysterious death was confirmed by North Kyoga Regional Police spokesman, Superintendent of Police Patrick Jimmy Okema. Weather. 7-day weather forecast valid from 7th to 13th March 2023. Occasional rainfall is expected over fewer areas in the highlands, east and west of the Rift Valley, the Lake Victoria Basin, the South Rift Valley, the North Coast and the southern part of Garissa. The rest of the country is likely to be generally sunny and dry. Daytime maximum temperatures are expected to remain high over much of the country. That is for today. For further information, you can check our website at www.lna.lna.com. radio.co.ke. Till next time, take care.